I've tried recording this shit several times now because I'm so angry, and I think it's because I'm in my head today. It hasn't been easy not being in my head, but I will say that I feel useless and extremely depressed and anxious. And ganja isn't helping this time around. I'm processing stuff. I'm sitting in it. I haven't smoked yet because I want to process and sit in it because that is healthy. But I am so anxious about just not doing anything with my life right now and not making enough money to actually enjoy it and just to survive, which I've been doing all my life, it seems. I just want to make enough money to enjoy it. Can't even do that with this position, with this career, you know. And the only way you're able to do this is if you have enough money to start your career. Like if you have $80,000 in your bank account and are ready to give it into marketing, that kind of thing. You can't really make enough money in this world, in the world of mental health counseling, if it's fee for service, unless you have enough money to market yourself. I never have enough money, so let's get rid of that, okay? So I have a lot of stuff going on in my head about how I will never, ever, ever be successful in my career. And it's not a good feeling, and I feel small. Even making a personal video like this will get criticized. And you know what? Fuck you if you criticize this video. I need to get this out. I'm not putting it on my professional thing. Okay? I'm putting it on my personal account. I have an emergency therapist appointment tomorrow. It's not an emergency, actually. She needs to reschedule. I usually have it on Fridays, every other Friday, but this Thursday is when she's available. So I need to talk to her because I'm not handling this well. And the shame that comes with this isn't easy to deal with. And yeah, I'm getting emotional. And if people have a problem with that, they can scroll or block or unfollow or go fuck themselves. Because I'm doing this on my page, on my personal page. But I woke up in a bad place. And I don't know how to get out of it, no matter what I do. And please, don't send me Christian bullshit. I am dead set against all religion. I just need to get through this. I need to start work. I need to make enough money to actually feel like I'm making money instead of, it's all going to bills and nothing more, where I don't even have time to myself to enjoy a vacation or anything, you know? I'm off this week because I don't have work. Because, as we all know, I got terminated by a corporate entity. Corporate entities are like Moss in that. There's a TV show on Netflix. I forgot the name of it, but it's a cartoon. It's about a bird and I think it's a bird and another bird, Birdie and something, I don't know. But it was made by the same people who made BoJack Horseman. And there's a whole scene where Moss starts to take over and corporations. Moss represents corporations. And what the woman who was representing the Moss would say in the cartoon was, it's Moss. They don't breathe. They don't feel. They're just Moss, which is what corporate is. It's just Moss. They don't see. They don't feel. They just take. And I'm a bit, I got to get over that, and I know that. But right now, I'm very, it's a grief process, okay? And if people can't understand grief, then don't watch this. But it's not about getting over anything. Because if anybody says get over it, I will block you. I don't give a fuck who you are. What I'm saying is I'm having a hard day. And I just feel like nothing right now. I feel like nothing and no one, and I don't like it. And I feel like this is not going to end. I feel like I'm going to be stuck not working for the rest of my life. And it's not a good feeling. Because I love what I do. But unfortunately, my career has become like everything else, corporation. And it'll never be about quality. It'll be about quantity and money and how many referrals you can get and what's your incentives. It's never going to be about helping the patient or the client. You can't expect a clinician working for a corporation or anything else to be the ones to have to hunt for their referrals when the other person who owns the company should be doing that. Okay? or has marketing should be doing that. We have enough things to worry about. We have enough intakes to worry about. We should not be going around hunting for anything like that. Unless it is our business, it is our practice, then we do it. But if we're working for somebody else, you better believe that person who owns that practice needs to do their work and get you clients. It shouldn't be that you have to hunt for them. It's not fair. It's not cool. And it's a lot of stress when you're trying to be present for your patients or your clients when there's some fucked up incentive or you have to meet these RVUs or referrals and bullshit like that. You know, it's about helping the person. And while I've ranted about this many times, I woke up in a bad place this morning because I feel like I am never ever going to be able to work this career again. And that depresses the living shit out of me because I'm not going back anywhere else. I'm not going to be an administrative assistant to anyone ever again. I'm not going to be a receptionist. It's not because I think they're below me. They're not. They're just not for me anymore because I don't keep my mouth shut anymore. Someone gets nasty with me because I made one little mistake, I'm going to tell them to go fuck themselves. Like, not even think twice, and then I'll lose the job because nobody's ever going to talk to me like that again. So there's a lot of stuff going on in this grief process of mine, and it's a wild ride, but I don't know how long I can take this without losing my shit. So I'm just going to sit here, smoke some weed, and not give a fuck because that's all I have right now. I've done everything else I could. Nothing else is going to work. So I'm in that defeatist place that some family member of mine used to say, don't have that defeatist attitude. You know what? Go fuck yourself. People cannot pull themselves up by their bootstraps. It's fucking hard to literally do. I've tried. So if I'm grieving and I'm hurting, I don't need people to tell me how to feel. I don't need people to tell me how to speak or how to be. What I need is for people to fucking listen. That's it. So that's basically it. Yeah.